Hello, we're going to do a tutorial about Kahoot. Kahoot is a great game for you to use in your classroom when you want to review skills or even introduce skills. So the first thing that you are to do is to go and Google Kahoot. And once you Google Kahoot, Kahoot.com comes up. So we're going to click Kahoot. Okay, this is the main page of Kahoot, and this is where you would either sign in or sign up. But since I already have a Kahoot account, we're going to go ahead and go to the dashboard. If you notice, you have something that says new to K, which is new to Kahoot. My Kahoots that I've created in the past, these are all of the ones that I've done so far. Find Kahoots, which is a great and fast way to get a game started in your classroom without having to spend time to create one because someone out there has already done it. So we're going to create a Kahoot. So we're going to do a new K, which is a new Kahoot. And when you get ready to do a Kahoot, you have 4 different options of the game that you want to create. You can do quiz, discussion, survey, or jumble. I have not played with jumble yet, so I just want to stay with quiz. And most children understand the quiz is even better. Okay, so what you do now is you're going to create a title for your Kahoot. And I'm just going to do a real quick Kahoot, and I'm going to do what kind of weather do you like? Okay, and the description, you have to do a description because once you create a Kahoot, it actually goes into the database unless you tell it not to. And I'm going to show you that in the next. So my Kahoot is going to be okay. I'm going to make this only me because this is something that I do not want to share, and I'm doing it really quickly. Yes, of course, we're English, and my audience is school. Okay, if I have anything that I'm using that is someone else's, I would like to definitely give it credit. And if I had a video from YouTube, I can actually also include that. We can go to the Kahoot database and get a picture. Just going to add that in there real quick. And then I'm going to say OK and go. So now this is where you actually add in the questions for your Kahoot. So we're going to add a question real quick. Okay, that was not a great question to add, but we're going to add, we're going to go ahead and just add in real quickly because we're just creating something really fast here. Okay, and don't forget to choose the answer for your question. So we're going to go next. Now, if you notice, we can do as many questions as we like. The longer, the more questions, the longer the game, the more fun the kids are going to have. We're just doing a tutorial, so we're just adding in some questions really quickly. Okay, so and I'm going to click in my answer. I'm not going to add a video, upload image, or either one. So I'm going to say next. And I'm going to save my quiz. So that's the main thing, always save. So you don't want to have typed in 20 questions and you don't save. Okay, so this is save privately. So the options I have now is edit, preview it, play it, share it. Okay, so this all gives you a moment before you want to play the game to make sure it's what you want to do. So you want to play the game just to check it out first for your kids play the game, and then the game comes up. Now, as the game is loading, you have two options to share this game with your students. Player versus player, which means everybody has to have a device. The devices that you can use is tablet, phone, or laptops, whatever you have in your class. Team to team is basically going to pick a group of children, and they're going to basically compete against each other. Okay, we're going to do classic mode. Okay, and when you have classic mode, what you're going to have to do is you're going to actually give a code to your students. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit because this is just some music to give the children enough time to log in. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go over here to Kahoot and actually pull up the game. And this is the first choice. All right, so this pen that's right here, you're going to give to your students, or you're going to have it on the big board, and they're going to see it, and they're automatically going to know that they need to put in that code. You hit enter, and you're going to give them a name, because at the end of this, you can actually pull reports, and if you wanted to, you can use this as a grade. So let's go back over to our page where you notice that now I can see the children that have logged in. So we're going to start the game. Okay, so on their side, this is what they're seeing. On this side, we're going to wait and let it. This is what they're seeing. They have a timer, and they have to read the question, and they have to choose their answer in this screen. And if you notice, they get immediate feedback to let them know if this is right. They get to also know what place they're in. So this is where the competitiveness comes in. So you as a teacher will click to see the scoreboard, and then you get the next question started. And so on their side, they're going to choose their answer. They find out what their score is, what place they're in. And on your side, this is what they're going to see. So we click next. And this is the end of the game. So this is where you have screaming and hollering, who won the game, and all of that. So it's a pretty cool game. So you get your results. And then if you wanted to save the results and print those results, you will also click this one. If you want to play a new game, this is where you can go and actually go find games in the database. So you can create a new game, or you can go to the database. I'm going to show the database real quickly before we end our tutorial. The database is pretty intensive. If you wanted to just click into what collection you wanted to go in, all you would do is find the icon and click that icon, or you can search. All right, I hope this has given you a great glimpse of Kahoot. Go out there and make some Ks. Have a great evening.